You need to go beyond making money and actually building things that are going to make you a lot of money. This is the start. Five currencies. The next law, because everybody's so obsessed with money, right? Everyone's so obsessed about money. Society makes it so it's like, oh, there's this thing and you can't have it, but you should want it. And society puts a lot of different things around money. Well, don't be in debt. Oh, don't do this. Do it this way. Do it that way. And so when you become an entrepreneur, you're like, okay, well, I need to make more money. And I think the truth is you need to make more money to a point. And then you need to go beyond making money and actually building things that are going to make you a lot of money. Because the service exchange, I'm going to do this and this person's going to pay me. It's not how you get rich. It's not how you get wealthy. And it's also not how it makes it so that you can actually be in the creator mode. You can be in God mode in your own life. And I think we should be in creator mode in our own life. So there's five currencies: the currency of money, the currency of time, the currency of audience, the currency of influence, and the currency of knowledge and wisdom. A lot of you have a variety. I'm not going to put you in a box. You have a variety of these currencies. When you start out, more than likely, you have time. That's why there's university and there's colleges. If I spend time, what am I going to get? Knowledge and wisdom through repetition and doing things over and over and over again. What can you do with wisdom and knowledge? You can help people. But if nobody knows about you, you can't help anybody. All you got is now a lot of time and a lot of knowledge. So sometimes you got to take time and say, okay, well, I want to turn time into audience. People that follow us. That's lead generation. That's marketing. And if we have enough audience that we can utilize our wisdom and our knowledge or our services or whatever it might be, that by itself turns into money. And then we can use the money to have more audience so that essentially the cycle repeats. And then if we position ourselves right and we do our marketing and sales right and we go into the land of being able to have either a personal brand or a business brand, we start over time being able to build influence. And then through influence, we're able to meet even more interesting people where we're able to learn from them. I guarantee you, if I didn't have some level of influence, I wouldn't ended up at Necker Island for Richard Branson to be able to have that moment in time to be able to say, this is how you're thinking about things. A lot of the investments deals that I do solely because of the fact that I have a personal brand and I have the reputation that I have. Money wouldn't even do it. And so these five currencies, almost everyone is focused on this. These five currencies are the most important currencies, and they are the currencies you need to be building. And most of the time, people are only building money and maybe time. You know, I just had a baby about 5 months ago next week. His name's Arrow. This year, I have worked for sure the least amount I've ever worked in my entire life. I take 6 hours of phone calls a week. That's it, of live time like this here. That's it. Everything else, there's no structure. You know, I work in an evening or a morning or whatever it might be because I want to, because I'm excited about it. But I optimized my life in the current moment, not to be like, how much money can I make? How much time can I have and, still do well and still be able to build audience and have influence and continually be able to, in my case, share my wisdom and become even better at the different things that I want to become better at doing. Your business should give you all five of these things. And if you don't design your business to have these five things, you're not leveraging your business and entrepreneurship the right way. And what most people do, they say, well, first off, number one, money. Number two, time. And then they just kind of don't even think about these. Well, I'll be honest, my audience, through the different channels, have close to 750,000 people that I could talk to between now and what's the day? Tuesday. Between now and Thursday, I could have my stuff seen by about 750,000 people. I can make a lot of money because I've spent money on audience and time on audience and building audience. I can pretty much get connected to anybody I want, influence-wise. And that's not just like by chance. That might happen by chance for some people. That's not by chance. That's because of the fact that I articulated who I am to the world in a certain way. I've built audience in a certain way. And I've been able to leverage my wisdom in a certain way that I can make myself relevant to who I wanted to if I needed to be in front of that person for whatever it is, whether it's getting investors or whether it's being able to meet somebody to be able to give me understanding in something new that I'm doing. This is like the peak unfair advantage to be able to have that. Not because it's like, oh, it's cool. In many ways, my audience got created at the beginning because of my desire for significance. And once it happened, that dissolved and I didn't really care about that anymore. My desire to be liked from being a kid that was 350 pounds picked on, that was completely misunderstood and have no friends when I was a teenager. Once I went beyond that, I saw the gifts of these currencies. And so you have to set up your business in a specific way so that, yes, you're generating leads, but you're also building community. You're also building audience. Yes, you're helping your customers, but you're also building influence on the back of that. Yes, you're helping people, but you're also building wisdom that can be leveraged in massive, massive ways for you, your business, and your future life. So my question is, if you weren't just running to money and you weren't just trying to have more time, what would your business look like if you looked 20 years into the future of the benefits of having influence, of having audience, of having wisdom, and you weren't just fixated on money? And the next question is, right now, are you focused on the right currencies? I see so many entrepreneurs come to me. They're making like 3 million a year, 4 million a year, 5 million a year, and they're solely focused on money. And they're like, well, I want to scale. And I'm like, okay, cool. You can scale that continued way and it's going to be really difficult. Or you can start scaling in multiple currencies to create diversification. This is one of the first levels of diversification for an entrepreneur. People that want a passive income and they want diversified investments. This is one of the first ways entrepreneurs can start having diversified investments. This is the start.